Alright, hello guys. Happy Sunday to you, and I hope training's been going well. I really would like it if people, when you are watching the videos and then hopefully drilling the things that I've given you, feel free to put in the comments on the video that of the drill or technique that we've covered. And if you come across any questions or things that I didn't quite cover well enough for you, please go ahead and put those in the comments so I can address them in future videos or even in the comment section, because I really want you guys to be able to get everything that I'm trying to give you here. So I'm not going to go through the warm-ups. We have a full video of that now. That's without interruption or anything like that. No real explaining, just going through it. So please go ahead and look at that. I believe that's on the third playlist, but I will go ahead and make maybe a separate playlist to have that on two separate playlists so you guys can find it. For today, instead of going through kind of a review of what we did last time, since a lot of that was more lecture style, we're going to start continuing on with that sort of concept, which is when we are starting to roll, we need to be starting to think about, especially if our partner is sat down, how to pass the guard. And so, as I said, when we are starting, we should be thinking of that as a guard game rather than a 50-50 head-to-head, which basically means that we have the same ability to attack. Each person has the same amount of ability to attack or sweep or pass or whatever. So, you know, if somebody sits down, now they're playing a guard game. And guard just basically means that the legs are preventing me from being able to come on top, right? So one of the first things that we're going to go over is what's going to be called a guerrilla drill, and all this is just kind of a guard movement passing drill. And I guess I'm actually a little bit close here. The keys on this drill is that I'm not picking up my feet, they're sliding, right? So I apologize that I'm going to have a little bit of difficulty explaining this because it's mostly muscle memory for me now. But this hand is going to be up on the knee, and I'm going to be trying to push the knee inward to the center. And when I do that, it's not so much of a shove down as it's more that my hands kind of starts on top and I just do a light kind of push in. Because really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to block. I'm not really trying to flatten or shove the knees down in this particular instance, right? So if his leg is right here, and I've got this posture here, this hand is going to go down on the ground. Now, I personally make a fist. A lot of people go flat palmed. I like the fist a little bit better for me, and that's just personal preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hand up here on the knee, and as I slide to the other side, I just lightly roll his knee inward, and then I switch my hands, slide, slide. And if you're using a punching bag or a partner or something, notice that I'm really trying to make that noise with my feet. I want to have that slide there, and I'm actually trying to make it out as much as possible. And that is all there is to this drill, is that I'm posting, scooting, and pushing in, and this is the diagonal that one leg's going to be on. This is the diagonal that the other leg's going to be on. Now the second drill I'm going to give you is going to be more along the lines of what we call a toreando drill. And a toreando is when I'm just trying to get a leg out of the way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hand down on his hip or on his belly. I kind of prefer this kind of far side hip. It's not going to do much good to do on my near side hip because he's just going to throw that other leg over. So I need to kind of keep this far side hip down. I'm going to have my hand up here on his knee, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to block that knee, maybe move it an inch. I don't want to shove him all the way on his side. And then I'm going to be one of those dipping birds, right, that has that little bowl of water and it goes, or just like I'm doing a single leg deadlift, right? I'm going to kick that leg up as high as I can. And the way that I do that, like if I'm standing upright, that's as far back as my leg goes. That's as high up as it goes. What I want is I basically kind of want to give him a blowjob here, right? So, bad joke, don't tell anybody I said that. So here I am. Push, slide through, and come up into knee ride, right? So all that is, I block the knee, I put my head as low as I can to get my leg as high as possible, push that leg just an inch or so, just so I can create a path here, slide through, and I want to stay really close. I really want this leg to be brushing onto his leg that I'm passing here, right? So hand on the hip, block the knee, up, and slide into that knee rack. When I get into the knee rack, right, my foot goes under the butt. I've got this out at an angle here. It should be kind of on the shoulder line, not the head line, and I don't want to be way out back here, right? It's going to be really easy for him to start dumping me over if that's the case. So it's going to be up here by his shoulder line, foot tucked under there, so he can't just easily get my foot off and start to work his way underneath me, maybe push me into a half guard or something like that, right? So, from the other side, because this is my bad side, I'm going to block the knee. I'm going to come up, slide, and through. So you guys got it on the other side. So, that's going to be kind of your toreando drill to knee ride, as well as that gorilla drill. On the next video, I'll hit the next thing that we're working on.